Well, the Big Ten has reportedly canceled its 2020 fall sports season. That includes football, and they say they'll try to play the fall football season this spring. That's according to the Detroit Free Press. A formal announcement expected tomorrow. Reports about a canceled season came shortly after the Mid-American Conference canceled its fall season, moving it to spring of 21. Earlier this morning, sports radio host Dan Patrick reported the Big Ten Conference voting to cancel the football season by a 12-2 margin, with only Iowa and Nebraska voting to play. Our sports director, Zach Hanley, will have more on this coming up a little bit later in sports. And Amanda Quintana tells us how experts at UW Health are reacting to this news. Amanda?
Yeah, Dr. Jeff Pothof says what the Big Ten is doing is prioritizing health and safety. He says despite conference officials working hard to try to figure out a way to play safely, there are just too many barriers that would threaten the health of students, coaches, and our community. He says keeping team sports free of COVID-19 is one of the most difficult challenges.
You know, you can't effectively play the game with a mask on. You're not going to be able to breathe. You're not going to be able to distance because if you spread your offensive line out 6 feet, your quarterback's not going to have such a great game. It just becomes impractical to think that you can do that. So when you can't do those things, you really have to get ahead of it.
To get ahead of it, that would mean frequent testing, which he says is possible, but it would also mean creating a bubble like the NBA did, and that's just not doable with athletes who are also students going to classes and going out with friends and home to roommates. Pothof says the college age range is seeing a big uptick in cases, and you just can't isolate the Badgers like you would need to ensure no one brings the virus to practice.